back to this channel. Thank you for clicking on this video, and thanks for all your support. If this is your first time here, my name is Tony. This is Business Life with Tony. I am an entrepreneur. I have a home service agency. I just got licensed in January, and previous to being licensed or even deciding to go this route, I decided to share my journey with you all to kind of just help people who are interested in the same business, who are like-minded. So if you have questions or comments or anything, please leave them below. If you ask a question below in the comments section, I will try to create a video answering your question. Please check out the videos that I have made in the past, and I love engagement. I appreciate it. I understand that you absolutely do not have to, but I do appreciate whenever you guys engage. In this video, I wanted to cover fines and things like that, and the importance of doing your due diligence. This question, so somebody asked me, is it okay to use templates or purchase from Etsy? Somewhere else they asked, can they purchase their policy and procedures? The answer to that question is yes. I am going to say I don't recommend it, or I recommend that you still contact your state. Let them know where your interest lies so that they can help you determine what exactly you're looking for. Some people get confused with home health and home care. Home health is going to be your medical. That's going to be where they're able to administer medications. They're able to do wound care and things like that. Whereas in home care, it's non-medical. You cannot administer medication. You cannot do wound care or any of the sort. So if you're confused about what the different titles are, they'll help you distinguish what the correct title is and which route that you should take. They will also let you know which administrative code you're going to be following to make sure that you're successful and that you're able to pass your survey. The reason why it's important to do your due diligence, also, I kind of want to get into fines. You don't want to be fined. So there are various reasons that you can be fined, and it falls on your agency. So getting straight into this agency and getting your license and getting started, you typically want to keep all of your costs down as much as possible until you start generating cash flow. So we definitely don't want any mishaps. We don't want any accidents happening because we did not do our due diligence. So if somebody's creating these templates and it's not based on your state's rules and regulations, then you run the risk of running your practice incorrectly. You may have policy and procedures that everyone is following and it's incorrect. They're incorrect procedures, which can lead to fines. So say that your agency is not following the protocol for infectious disease. You can be fined for if you are not following the HIPAA code. You can be fined for that. If safety is a problem, you can be fined for that. If the state comes in to do inspections and your files are not together, you can be fined for that. Your files may not be put together correctly due to you not doing your due diligence. Even if you purchase these templates or policy and procedures from others, you must go over them. You must go back and forth with your administrative code based on what your policy and procedures are that someone else made up. The thing about it is the administrative code is going to tell you exactly what you need to do at a minimum. So this doesn't even include what your thoughts are, how you want to run your agency. This is strictly what the state says that you need as a minimum to be operating as a home service agency or even a home health agency, or even if you get into child care or daycare, any of these licensings, they're telling you what you need to do at a minimum, the minimum requirements to run your agency. So in that administrative code, if it tells you that you need XYZ in a client's file, you need XYZ in a client's file. You also need to have that specifically embedded in your policy and procedure that you must have. So if it's ABC Home Care, ABC Home Care will maintain XYZ in the client's folder, XYZ in the employee's folder. You absolutely have to have that wording embedded in your policy and procedure. So those are the type of things that you need to be going over if you're purchasing templates or policy and procedures from others, because if it's not there, it's not going to pass licensing. If you don't understand it because somebody else wrote it and it's just too complicated for you to understand, you still have to follow it. You don't get a pass because you didn't understand it. I tell people all the time, mistakes cost, okay? The cost in this healthcare industry, it can be very high. The penalties, cash penalties, can be very high. So just be careful, be mindful. Other things that people are fined for are out of scope practices. So as I mentioned before, in home care, you're not able to administer medication. It's out of scope. It's not something that you can do for the purpose of obtaining your policy and procedures. The state is going to go over your policy and procedures. If you change them after that, you're responsible for that. You have to be careful how much you change it up. So here in Illinois, we cannot have a home service agency and refer to our home care workers as home health aides. You may have a CNA, and generally calling them an aide or home health aide would be okay, but home health implies medical. Even if you just say aide, it's the full name is home health aide. So even if you just say aide, you're still in the wrong. So if you change these after they've already been approved by licensing and they come in for an annual inspection and they're looking through your documents and they see home health aide will do this, home health aide will do that, you are out of scope. Okay. You're running a practice out of scope, and you can be fined for that. So just these little things, it could be an easy slip up and mistake, but it's going to cost you. So be careful with anything that you purchase. Like I tell people, I used to say a nonstop because I did not want anybody to purchase something and be crying and want a refund or anything. I haven't had problems with that. I do put like in parentheses and highlight to, adjust this or check this with your state, and I make suggestions and things like that on anything that I sell. So I haven't had problems with that, and I do allow people to email me if they have issues or however you can contact me. I don't have a problem with it. So I was able to kind of pull back a little bit from every other sentence being in Illinois, because I understand everybody's not from Illinois. But you guys are really good at understanding as well that it's in Illinois and you should do your due diligence and check with your state. Again, though, I did have some questions that were like, can I purchase my policy and procedure? And I felt like it kind of goes together, you know what I mean? So that's my answer based on that. I wanted to let you all know that I got another email and someone asked if I could show how I made my commercial. So I'm still trying to figure out how to show you all my screen. So that's not holding me back though. I am moving forward with creating the video and the commercial, and then showing you all how I actually did it. So that will be for purchase on my website. So be looking out for that. The website is always going to be posted in the description box below. There was something else I wanted to mention as well, and like how it all ties together. So in certain states, so I live in Illinois, and with my license, they were very helpful. I could ask as many questions as I needed to. I could submit things as much as I needed to, and they really helped me through the process. In some other states, you're not so lucky to have that. You may have a few chances before they reject or deny your application, and then you lose out on money. So it's not a fine, but you can lose out on money that way. And just knowing to keep up with your renewal date and all of those things. So I just wanted to throw that in there as well. So if anyone is new, we do have a Facebook group that is also going to be in the description box below. That's all I have for right now, you all. I'm trying to be consistent with some videos, with some information. I have a little bit of free time now, so you'll probably be seeing a lot more of me. Again, as always, I appreciate you all, your support, viewing the video all the way to the end, commenting, liking, sharing, all those good things. If you made it this far in the video, please leave the emoji with the star eyes, okay? So it's the face with the star eyes. If you made it this far in the video, please leave the emoji with the star eyes, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Yeah, okay, yo.